Oh, hey, us, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you feel like you are comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video or you're telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, just give you a good comfort vibe that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at the moment and just needing, spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share the social media favors wherever you see fit. And as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is totally appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing today is called, let me see, dealing with the stages of grievance to accept. A lot of things is going on this week. It's like the planet, Uranus is moving slower within the retrograde. So a lot of things are like within the push and pull. Because I notice a lot of the, when I meditate and I ask, universe to give me the vibrations or even the words of wisdom to place upon the videos as well as for myself. This is like for the next few weeks is all about accepting. Accepting out how you are, accepting yourself, flaws, and all different things about yourself that is not perfect, but it is allowing you to be able to heal in a lot of different ways that what you weren't able to do before. Before I get started, y'all, thank you so much for the love and blessings y'all been sending me, as well as the prayers. My daughter's doing a lot better. As soon as I said soon off, my computer is dinging off, so that's giving me that notification. She was tested positive for COVID. So I have been like nonstop. I'm still tired, but it was just like something I had to ask God, please just allow me to be productive today, and it was just like, give me strength, whatever that has had my way today. And it got hectic today. That's the reason why I'm just now starting my videos. Y'all know me. I usually have my videos started early in the morning, but I'm doing this an hour and a half before I do my live chat, and this is my first daggone video. So sister's tired. But, it's just the fact is when you ask God and the universe to, put things in perspective for you, you have to be able to keep going. If you place your word on what you wanted to do today and, and if it can be helped, you need to go ahead and stand by the things that you say you're going to do. You never renege on yourself. It's just been, going through a lot of different things. It felt like hell broke loose in my life. It's been doing that with everybody lately. Friday, I wasn't really feeling up to anything because it was my mom's birthday. So it's like I usually get really, low vibrations on that time. So it's just like me being able to channel with her Friday. And that's when, my daughter found out she had COVID. And I'm just like, it just keeps getting better and better. But it's just like, it allowed me to be able, through all the chaos that I had going on almost every day since that time, it is giving me that point on telling you, these things are happening in your life to prepare you for better. A lot of different things that comes in our lives, it's hard for us to be able to accept. And when we don't accept the things within ourselves, within our past, within our present, to create for our future, it builds up that vibration of a void that we're looking on the external side, or it's just a part of ourselves is putting up that vibration or frequency up of resistance. There are so many people that hit me up like, Roz, I just need your vibes, or, I'm trying to figure out what am I doing, because you're getting triggered a lot. You're being tested a lot with different things in your life that may be dear to you, or there'll be certain things that, certain people will know that may be very aggravating to you or a pet peeve, and they're just, they're really just coming at you. And it's just like, it can get very frustrating when different things like that take place, but it's just when they said we're breaking tides and cycles and patterns, old outdated beliefs, different ways of dealing with things, allowing ourselves to respond instead of reacting and reactivating towards that vibration is no longer needed with us, or certain vibrations will come up. It could be from something 10, 15 years ago, and all of a sudden it's trying to see, did you learn that life lesson, or are you going to allow yourself to go through that same vibration you did when those things happen? So these are the things that we're learning on through our day-to-day lives. It is not easy. Lord knows it's not. But these are the things that's preparing you for us to be those warriors that are evolving. Our ancestors picked us. They're allowing themselves to say, you know what, I picked them. I didn't make no mistake. God didn't either. It was just like those are the things that you have set foot in, that is taking place, that really needs to end. So it's like so many different things that's going on in our lives that it can be very heavy. It can be very taxing. You're going through many different emotions, and it's just like with that retrograde, and then you're shedding, and then you're purging, you're detoxing, you're allowing yourself to break ties with a lot of different people, even parts of yourself that's no longer needed, because there'll be certain things that'll pop up, and I'm like, now tell me, why am I getting upset about this again? Because I'm like, situations, I might even the same state, or I don't even talk to these people. I wish them the best, because I can allow myself to really see when you have to step back. Because a lot of times when we're dealing with different things in our lives, it's just like we can feel like, somebody put some hexes on you, or, or it's just like, you feel janky. My mom used to say, girl, you janky as hell. Why you do things ass backwards? And now it's just like, that's the Heyoka thing, when we do that. So there's a lot of different things that you're going to be triggered with. It could be with people that you truly love, things that you truly adore, allowing yourself to really go through that acceptance to just say, you know what, well, even when it comes to yourself, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. We're flawed in a beautiful way. That's what makes us grow. This is what makes us us, and it's just that love that you can still give out. A lot of things when I finally, and which was very short at times, just having that time to myself, when I wasn't running around all over the place, it gave me that time to really see things. And it was very, what is it? Trying to find the right word for it, because it wasn't negative. It was like kind of like nostalgia or something like that you're going through those things. It's like a nostalgia, epiphanies and stuff like that, where I can really allow myself to say, even though there may be certain situations that I'm so past ready to get over and done with, I can allow myself to say, you know what, look how much you have grown from these situations. Look, when certain things come up, I used to allow people to manipulate me in different ways. Now it's just like, I'm not even allowing yourself to do that. I'm not dishonoring myself. When I feel like I need to speak up, I'm gonna go ahead and speak up. If you're trying to get your point across, it's not like you're trying to, pop off on somebody or whatever, making your voice be heard, but just being assertive with what you're not going to entertain, what you're placing your energy on. And those are the accepted things, because if there's a lot of different situations that are coming up in your life that was very unresolved, it may not have been resolved either on that other person's end, or a situation, or within yourself. Is allowing you to see what lessons are you needing to learn from this situation. It's not like you're bringing that up because you want to you want to allow yourself to think in that type of pattern or vibration, or even that old chapter. But it's just basically seeing, did you learn these life lessons? You have to be able to allow yourself to appreciate that, instead of just looking like, I don't even want to think about that person. I don't even want to think about that situation, this and this and that. And they're like, no, we're not wanting you to do that. We're allowing you, we're moving you, and it's moving you rapidly. So a lot of things is taking you out of that comfort zone that can make you feel very irritated, irritable, very snippy at times, or it can make you low vibrational, all those different things. But they're not wanting you to do that. But it's just like, when they want us to make room for something better, you have to be able to see certain situations the way they are. There are certain people also as well that you're going through this issue of allowing yourself to see where that healing needs to take place at. Where is that acceptance you need to place within your life? Because it's like, if you're not accepting, you're resisting. And when you're not resisting, you're being repetitive. And when you're being repetitive, it's only keeping you in a situation you no longer need to be in, because the more you allow yourself to, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to think about that, I just don't want to do, you're allowing yourself to keep going through that cycle. And the more you keep going through that cycle, the worse that situation is going to continue. Is manifesting. And right now you're manifesting a lot of different things. They want you to be able to have confidence in yourself. They know what we're facing is not easy, because you're not just facing the stuff that you're dealing with now. You're still dealing with energies from the parallel entities, your daggone your generational vibrations that has been tossed down from family to family to family. On top of the things, whatever you didn't resolve in your last life, you're dealing with it in this life. So it's all those different things that are taking place that can really have you shook. And those are the things that they really want you to take part in, just being able to see things in that detail, to be able to tell yourself, you're venturing off in a new cycle. And even maybe we're actually in a new cycle, but it's allowing you to go through that growth of a review. And that's basically what it is. You're seeing certain things, that certain patterns that you used to carry, and there's a lot of times where you'll see, even when you want to go ahead and pop off on certain things, I see myself doing that. And it's like, before I say something, I was like, is this an investment or is this a growth? It's just, I'm carrying that vibration. It's like, you know what? That's not even in my vibe. I don't want that in my vibe. If you want to be that way, you'll be that way by yourself. I got better things to do, but I wish you well, and those are the things. That's why I know I've changed a lot, because there'll be people, if you put me out of my sequence, you'll be lucky if you're still breathing, and I used to be that way. I used to be very volatile, and I don't want to be that way. I can sit up here and have my point across and be very constructive and mindful and discerning about what I say, if I choose to even respond to it. Because sometimes just my quietness and me being silent was my response, because it's like, I'm not going there. If I go there, it's going to be hard for me to come back. So it's allowing me to know, is this beneficial towards my life? Having a communication with a understanding on anything, is that worth me speaking my truth? And if you're allowing yourself to say, okay, I want to be able to, if it's anything and you're just really trying to allow yourself to speak your truth, it's not about being argumentative or being, what they call it, combative or anything like that. But if especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, don't even worry about it. just say, okay, and just keep it moving, because that would be a never ending cycle. You already know how that is. If it's a person that's narcissistic, just for you telling that person about the images they're projecting is already a sore subject for them, because they're not accepting anything. So you have to understand, just accepting, what that person is only dealing with what they know how to deal with, and a lot of times it was hard for me to even digest that, because they always say, what triggers you is allowing you to know where that initial healing is. And that's where you're coming accepting is, okay, I have an issue with mommy daddy issues. I have that. I can sit up here and say that. I work on it every day, and that truth was hard for me to be able to digest. And it was just like, okay, being in a situation where I've been hurt, lied to, my life has just been flipped upside down, but I can truly be grateful, because it allowed me to find myself in so many different ways that I didn't know existed, and a lot of times we go through a lot of things that, you still may be struggling with. But, the way I have to look at it every day, when it even pulls me back to that low vibration, is like, look, if these things didn't happen, how would you know where your determination is, where you feel like you're going to be motivated to keep allowing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to heal? Because a lot of things that we have crossed in your situations, not a lot of people have made it through. A lot of people have backpedaled and went the other way on certain situations, or God forbid, they're no longer with the living. They have gone through different situations that has taken place in people's lives. So these are the things that they're telling us, you have to be able to grow. You have to be in that acceptance to be able to know these different things. If you need to get your truth out there to somebody, you can be able to converse with, that is not going to be, at that point where you're dictating, arguing, or it can come out the name calling and all that other stuff, you need to go ahead and say your piece. You know, you're moving on towards different things. If you didn't go through these situations, you wouldn't have the knowledge you had. Because there's a lot of times where we wish, it's like, man, I wish we can go back and change this. But you don't want to do that because you learn so much from certain situations that really messed you up. You know, and these are the things they want you to be able to grow up. So when you're allowing yourself to go through that self-acceptance on anything that's going on in your life, whether it's an old situation, an old relationship, an old scar of a trauma, if you're becoming accepting of that, you know, and a lot of times it's like when you're allowing that to go, it's not like saying whatever that situation was or whoever that person is that put you in that situation, whether it was you with, you know, not knowing what you know now, you know, you have to be able to say this situation happened for a reason. I may not understand what is going on right now, but just saying it is going on in my favor, because this is allowing yourself to really see who you really are past all the BS of lies or illusions or whatever you thought was true within those situations. We had to be able to learn and grow from those. And you know, you never know what's going to come from those, but just being grateful because it showed you a side of yourself that you didn't know. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I'm trying to at least do a few videos before I get to this chat. It's going to be within, what time is it here in Georgia? 5:14. So I'll be having that video probably about an hour and 15 minutes in a few. So I would love to thank everybody. Like I said, thank you for the warm welcome and as well as the prayers. It is truly appreciated. My daughter's doing a lot better. She's still, you know, sluggish or whatever, and I'm still tired as hell, but you know, I'm okay. Star is the Limit, 2013, Trishelle Williams, Project Delta, Laura Littleton, and Baby Stag. Much love to you, Mighty Robs, and Michelle Richardson. Much love to you as well. If you're new, you know, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. Make sure you drop a comment. I would really appreciate that. I always leave my links to my podcast as well, and if you're on my community page as well, I've been leaving like little short what is it, little YouTube shorts, you know, just to be able to give you affirmations or even, you know, negative vibe meditations that you can use like for a few seconds, whether you're at work or something like that. Something's going to uplift you, because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff right now, and it's just like situations you face can be very discouraging, but that's what the devil wants you to think. You know, these are the things that's preparing you for more than what you asked for. So I hope you have a blessed, productive week. You know, I'm sending love and blessings towards everybody. And like I said before, I really appreciate all the love and prayers y'all been giving for me. Is truly, truly appreciating as well. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop a line, tell somebody about the channel. And hopefully you'll be able to connect with me on my live chat, which will be going on an hour and some change. So you'll see me on my next video. Much love to you. Whatever you have going on in your life, I'm sending healing, uplifting vibes towards you, whatever is heavy on your mind and your heart, and it's sending you in the right direction to know the better of your truth. And I'll see you. Well, you'll see me on the next one. Much love. Peace.